guys and girls, Poker Sinking here and back with another video. This time we're going to talk about Monarch and From Dusk Till Dawn. So Monarch is probably the most talked about set right now, and it has been probably the most talked about set since its release. That has been different conversations being had over the years. A lot of it for a while was very much people talking about Monarch not being a great set. We obviously started with them on to 1K, and then we kind of finished with the Monarch's probably going to be below $100 a box for many, many years. Now we're starting to get these big upticks on a lot of the singles and the actual sealed product itself. That's obviously a lot to do with From Dusk Till Dawn. We've had a lot of the set information reveals now. Obviously we had a lot of the information reveals the last couple of weeks. We know we're having serialized cards from Dusk Till Dawn. They're going to be art sketches, and they're going to be 1 out of 10. They're going to be cold foil and hand drawn. So that seems really exciting. We know that we're going to be getting a new prism, and we know that we're going to be getting new rune blade stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Obviously the set release, we're also going to be bringing back buy box promos as well, which is absolutely fantastic idea. I love the buy box promos for all of the sets. Monarch had the rainbow foil young heroes as theirs, which were really nice, and all the other sets before then kind of had the cold foil weapons and such, which is really good. So Monarch, why are prices starting to rise? Obviously it's speculation really. A lot of people are thinking what decks are going to be relevant, what heroes are going to be relevant, what cards are going to be relevant. So we're seeing a lot of the legendaries start to uptick a lot. We're seeing a lot of the cold foil heroes for that set starting to rise as well. And we're starting to see the Majestics and Rainbow Foil as well now. So a lot of the cards like Celestial Catalysm or Sea Strike as a lot of people call it, that is now over $100 for the Rainbow Foil in first edition, which is mad. I know there was only a couple of listings on TCG Player the other day when I checked, which is ridiculous. Obviously, there is a lot of Monarch out there, and a lot of people are now starting to crack boxes because they want to get these cards. There's a lot of product out there. There's a lot of demand out there as well. I think there's enough product out there for the demand currently. Now, obviously, when the set comes out from Dusk Till Dawn, we'll find out whether these cards or not are actually going to be playable, are actually going to be useful. Will they be bringing new cards out that are better than we already have? These are the kind of things that people are going to be talking about in conversations had across the world right now, in Discords, on Facebook, on Instagram, in person at LGS. So it'll be interesting to see. I've been picking up some cards recently, but not really anything Monarch. I think everything's going up now, so I've kind of focused on the stuff that I wanted to get. I bought a lot of Monarch collections over the years. When they were sort of going down low, I bought a lot of boxes, a lot of cases of first edition. I don't think I really have much unlimited boxes. I know that they're going to be doing Monarch drafts at these From Dusk Till Dawn events, which will be great. I think getting more people into loving Monarch properly for the cards, not just for the speculation. I think there's some really nice cards. The light and dark theme is something that we're going to be seeing now. This is going to be the second set of a trilogy that we're going to have now for Monarch, for War and Monarch. So it'll be interesting to see what happens kind of going forward, what they're going to do with it. The sky's the limit really, honestly. I think if you're buying right now and you're buying Monarch cards, I'd be careful for some of the singles. I think sealed product, honestly, I think is a great purchase still. I think boxes are still around £100 here in the UK, which is essentially retail now. So you can't really go wrong with buying boxes for 100. I think the singles, be careful when you're buying some of these singles, because if the supply is very low on these cards and they just get bought out, these very inflated prices can come up, and you're seeing these cards. Will a Sea Strike sell for $120? I don't think so. The cheapest at the time of recording this is $120, but it'll probably go down. I don't think any will sell for that price. I think the last sold were like $70. And in Europe, card market is very different. So when we compare the US and the European markets, the American markets seem to be upticking a lot quicker than anywhere else in the world. They're more potential for these buyouts for speculation, because there's a lot bigger a buyout pool, so there's a lot of cards kind of sell quite quickly. Whereas in Europe, I know for Steve Strike Rainbow Foil First Edition, there was like 50 listings, and they were around about £20 to £25 each. So I'm not saying go buy them out. You know, it's obviously a really good card and it's going to be used, but if you're playing, you're probably going to be using the non-foils, and they're going to be putting out a lot of the unlimited prints. So these cards aren't rare. Obviously, if you want to pick up a play set of the rainbow foils, absolutely, for your collection. I was picking up a couple of cards individually to complete my Monarch binder, which I'm pretty much done now. But I wouldn't say spend loads of money on a lot of these singles that have started to rise up quickly, because it is going to be a big risk. These cards will come down in price, absolutely. They might reach those levels again, but when the set comes out, generally the hype for these kind of things is before the set. When announcements happen, that's when the pure hype is. The eyes are on the set, so people are watching Monarch right now. But when From Dusk Till Dawn comes out, 4 weeks after the set, people probably won't be spending as much money on these Monarch cards, and the prices will start to retrace. Obviously, the market will correct itself. People will be going, right, okay, these cards are really playable. But by that point, they've already hit these overinflated prices. So the pure hype for these cards already has kind of got to the level that it's probably going to be for a while. Obviously, if we're talking long term, these cards could go up potentially quite a lot, especially the rainbow foils. The cold foils from Monarch, they're probably good purchases. I know there's cards in there, like the Luminaris, that can't be used currently because it was banned. So potentially that's a cold foil you could pick up. Is it going to be playable in the future? I know that some cards have come off the ban list to be used in Blitz now. So we know that, you know, the potential in the future, if we have the Living Legends actual format, that could happen. We don't know that. You know, we're not sure. But, you know, be careful, I think, with anything with buying these. Obviously, I've done a recent video on risk management, and I kind of want to push the point in every single video I talk about potentially buying cards, is there is a risk to buying these. Don't listen to anything I say. Don't take financial advice from any YouTuber, honestly. Anyone that's making YouTube content, anyone that's making Discord, do your own research. Use it as a starting point and go, okay, here's an idea. I'm going to look into it, you know, and kind of form your own opinion. That's what I've done, you know. People weren't making market content, you know, 2 years ago, really, honestly. I know Louis Kitchen Table, TCG, he was making like weekly market trackers and updates, but there wasn't really many people saying, right, buy this card, or this could be a good investment, or this could be a good pickup for the future. This hero could be playable in the future. So, you know, when a lot of the people like myself that have been in Flesh and Blood for a while, when we were buying, we were just buying on the information that we had available and forming our own opinion. And I think with a lot of TCGs, people kind of get confused between that, and they kind of take things word for word. Absolutely never do that. You know, like myself and many other ones, you know, we don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of years. We don't know what's going to happen from every set. We can make a formed opinion based on the information that's available and kind of have an educated guess, but there are still risks involved. But let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Monarch? What do you think of From Dusk Till Dawn? Are there any specific cards that you're looking at picking up, or anything you might have picked up recently? Let me know your opinion below. Thanks all for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe as always, and have a great day.